Whatever the setbacks of the moment, nothing can stop us now. Whatever the difficulties, Africa shall be at peace. However improbable it may sound to the skeptics, Africa will prosper.
Education is the light in a dark room. It's the spark of a dream. A passport to the future. And the seed of generational change. Through education, we reflect on yesterday and define tomorrow. Unisa stands at the pinnacle of education through open distance e-learning with a footprint of students in 130 countries worldwide. Rooted in South Africa and the African continent, Unisa can truly claim to be the African university in the service of humanity. Since the founding of the university in 1873 as an examining body, we have been a trailblazer. Unisa is the first and only institution in South Africa to carry our country's name with pride and the first public university in the world to exclusively teach by means of distance education, an ever-changing dynamic university with a global reach. Unisa's history spans the entire modern history of South Africa, opening up a world of academic study opportunities to former activists and struggle heroes, thought leaders, business people, legal experts, acclaimed entertainers, and sports stars. The university takes pride in the more than 900,000 alumni, making their mark in diverse fields and capacities. At Unisa, the World Wide Web is our educational playground, but we also have beautiful and impressive campuses. Unisa's Makkelneuk campus is located in the city of Tshwane and is a major landmark of the capital city. We encouraged our students to communicate with the university via online platforms, but you can visit the Unisa's Sunnyside campus, the perfect setting for students to engage with fellow students over a cup of inspiration. The Science Campus in Florida, Johannesburg, is designed to meet the education and research needs of students in a range of programs, including agriculture, nature conservation, consumer sciences, engineering, computing, and physics, to name a few. Students in the sciences now have access to Unisa's own laboratories, housing some of the most state-of-the-art infrastructure and laboratory equipment available. Distance learning requires that you study at your own time and in your own space, but that doesn't mean you're on your own. You can also visit a Unisa regional center to get advice, meet other students, make use of Unisa services, have conversations with counselors, and use our academic libraries. We offer an unparalleled range of study choices, ranging from short courses and certificate programs to 3- and 4-year degrees, diplomas, as well as master's and doctoral degrees, with close to 380,000 current students. Our rich tapestry of study disciplines includes the College of Accounting Sciences, Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, Economic and Management Sciences, Education, Graduate Studies, Human Sciences, Law, Science, Engineering and Technology, and the Graduate School of Business Leadership, as well as the Thabo Mbeki School of Public and International Affairs. As a comprehensive open-distance e-learning pioneer, Unisa is known for delivering well-designed, interactive study material and integrated student support. Students have access to a menu of support services ranging from face-to-face tutorials and academic literacy services to study groups and e-tutors. One of Unisa's main aims is to harness the new and emerging potential in information and communication technology, catapulting the university into a truly digital future. To this end, examinations are conducted on college-specific exam portals and are accessed from the My Exams portal. Unisa is well placed to address society's most demanding challenges by using research to meaningfully transform the lives of those in our communities. To that end, Unisa is working towards instituting the following catalytic niche areas: Marine Studies, Aviation and Aeronautical Studies, Automotive Studies, Energy Studies, Space Study and Square Kilometer Array, Fourth Industrial Revolution and Digitalization, Natural Sciences, Health Studies or Medicine, Feminist, Womanist, Bosadi Theorizations, and Student Support and Co-Curricular Activities. As Africa's leading open-distance e-learning university, Unisa strives to keep up with the constantly evolving higher education landscape in order to serve our students to the best of our ability. We can reflect with great pride on the past 150 years of transformational education, and we are confident in our ability to succeed and become a truly high-performance university as we define tomorrow.
The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, Halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. One of the official photography officers will take the yellow photography card from you. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor or Acting Vice Chancellor and kneel with your right knee on the stool. At this point, your degree will be conferred. You will then proceed to the next official who will congratulate you by shaking your hand. Continue towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Turn and face the audience and remember to stand on the mat with feet markers in front of the registrar and smile for the camera. A second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table at the far right to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. For postgraduate and undergraduate diploma candidates, you will also be wearing your hoods before entering the hall. You will be signaled by a graduations officer to rise and approach the stage. You need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up to the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. Proceed towards the registrar, standing at the end of the stage. Stop in front of the registrar and stand on the mat with feet markers. Turn and face the audience. Your second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table on the far right of the stage to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area, where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. We hope that you will enjoy this occasion.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as acting Vice-Chancellor, I constitute this gathering a congregation of the University of South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, we request you to join us in silent prayer or meditation to give thanks for the achievements being celebrated on this occasion. May we. Thank you. Please be seated. The Chancellor of the University of South Africa, the Chairperson of the Council of the University of South Africa, members of Council, members of Management, the Executive Deans, the Deputy Deans, our distinguished professors and academics, and of course, Osingaye, our successful graduates, parents, friends, colleagues, sponsors, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Sanibonani. Mhlawumbe mangisho ngesiZulu kuzozwakala. Yabona mangisho ngesingisi, hayi bathi kuseThekwini la. Sikhuluma isiZulu. Bonweni. Goeiemôre. Thobela. Bantakwethu. Sahamba safika eThekwini. Bathi nje bazosihlebela. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, okay. I am honored and very privileged to be welcoming you to the 2023 Unisa Autumn graduation ceremonies, especially here in eThekwini. I always thought Durban rocks, but you're surprising me today, so I'll leave it at that. I'm not alone, of course, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to acknowledge the presence of our academics and administrators. From our management, Dr. PJ Mieza, who is also representing the registrar. From the College of Economic and Management Sciences, Professor L.A. Ndiso, who is the Acting Deputy Executive Dean, accompanied by Dr. M.T. Masetsaba. From the College of Education, Professor R.J. Tabane, Director of School of Educational Studies, Professor A.V. Mtau. And of course, I do want to acknowledge the supervisors, doctors, for our doctoral candidates, Professor T. Mkuchini, Professor V.M. Mahlangu. And of course, we shouldn't forget all our academic staff who are in our procession today, and those who are here, whose efforts have resulted in our students graduating today. I also want to acknowledge the fact that our administrative staff divisions make this day a success. Our staff from the graduation division, from the Institutional Advancement Office, the Department of Facilities Management, including our protection services and our multimedia center. I do also want to thank and appreciate the support we receive from the KwaZulu-Natal Regional Office under the leadership of Dr. Mieza. Ladies and gentlemen, in this university, the University of South Africa, we do place a high premium on academic success and excellence. And these million alumni, probably now we're getting closer to 2 million. who are spread across the world, and we have no doubt that you will continue the tradition of hoisting the Unisa flag of excellence wherever you go. Some of you may be aware, but some of you may not. If you are not, I would like to remind you that you are joining a star-studded alumni such as President Nelson Mandela, former Deputy Chief Justice Dikgang Moseneke, Judge Thokozile Masipa, Justice Edwin Cameroon, former Reserve Bank Governor Kilmakas, businessman Mark Lambetti, Dr. Mampele Rampele, and our current Reserve Bank Governor, Lesetja Kganyago, businesswoman Basizane Khumalo, and many others. And now, of course, you are joining that club. Your academic achievements are a representation of your tenacity and a will to succeed. Similarly, the support you have received from your community represents our collective desire to succeed as a nation. And in a sense, we acknowledge that higher education is a private but also a public good that we must all cherish, promote, and preserve. And we have no doubt that you have acquired the necessary knowledge and skills that will improve the human condition, more importantly, your families, your communities, the African continent, and of course, the world. You are the lucky ones this year because our university is turning 150 years. How? We are turning 150 years, so this university throughout the decades has proven time and again that it is committed to the fundamental core mandate of teaching, learning, research, and engaged scholarship. But more importantly, ladies and gentlemen, Unisa must be celebrated for two unique contributions to human civilization. That is, as a university that gave birth to all other universities in South Africa. And secondly, as a pioneer and an inventor of distance education model in the whole wide world. We know that the many of you are first-generation graduates in your families and communities. And walking through this red-carpeted stage at this ICC Exhibition Center must be an unforgettable and a rewarding experience. I also do want to indicate that as we celebrate your graduation today, we also take the opportunity to acknowledge the many meritorious academic milestones that Unisa has achieved in the recent past. Among other things, we have improved our local and international rankings, we have improved the number of NRF ratings, our success rates are on the upward trajectory, and of course, the number of graduates today. Our model remains resilient despite the many challenges that the university faces. Our engaged scholarship program continues to expand and is respected locally, regionally, and globally. All these strides are an indication that we remain committed to the idea of academic excellence and our broader strategic vision to be a truly Pan-African university shaping futures in the service of humanity. Ladies and gentlemen, this morning we are pleased to present our doctoral graduates. And if you have not necessarily said Miss or Mr. by now, I think you will forever have to say doctor because they have earned the title. Can we give them a big hand? We are graduating 581 graduandi and diplomandi today. Of course, present in the House, there are 332. To the parents, families, friends, colleagues, not only for being present, but also for everything that you have done to support our students along their demanding academic journey, we salute you for your selflessness and sacrifices. And that is why we say in Africa, Moto, Kimutu, Gabatu. This celebration is your celebration. So please feel free to express your joy and excitement. The graduation ceremony commemorates your dedication and achievement, and so let's celebrate. There is, however, one condition: that every student be praised with the same level of joy. So, may I take a seat and say once more congratulations, and I thank you. I would also request Prof. A.V. Mudau from the College of Education to deliver the Chancellor's address.
Dimachelo. Assalamu alaikum. Namaste. Why are you angry? I thought Prof said you are celebrating today. Okay, let me start slowly. Dimachelo. Sanbona. Okay, Ndikoribuwa, thank you. Good morning. I want to talk to you and the parents and everybody else, the acting Vice Chancellor, the acting Registrar, and all the colleagues. I greet you. Wasali Fobudzani Udoli Flavraro. That is a Venda idiom. It means that if I'm talking to you now, you don't grasp what I'm saying. When you are alone, when you are reflecting after these celebrations, it might bring something to your mind, it might mean something. So I'm going to say this, but it might not make sense now, but one day it might. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, and you can steer yourself in any directions you choose. You are on your own, and you know what you know. You are the person who will decide where to go. I congratulate you. Be bold, be fearless, and watch your best self blossom while you accomplish your dreams. Always maintain a positive attitude and never stop believing in yourself. Confidence goes a long way. When it seems like others are outperforming you on the path to success, keep in mind that everyone blooms at their own pace. Stay focused. There will be times when the road seems bumpy, but never give up. Stay the course, and the destination will be even sweeter. We believe you can do it. Start each day believing in your dreams. Know without a doubt that you are made for great things. No one will believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. Stay encouraged and always remember your worth. Before you act, listen. Before you react, think. Before you spend, earn. Before you criticize, wait. Before you pray, forgive. And before you quit, try. Continue to set the bar high and attempt to exceed expectations. Let me say, I congratulate you again. And I want to finish with 2 real-life stories from which we'll reflect upon after the excitement has died down. This man fell in love with a 19-year-old lady, and he soon discovered that the lady is pregnant by another man. He was upset and hurt, but still continued with the relationship. The child was born, and the lady enrolled at one of the universities. He provided a very good supporting structure of the child and the mother and even the in-laws. He did menial jobs and did not go far with high school. Still, he worked very hard for his family, and they never lacked. The young lady completed her studies and did find a job. The lady failed to be faithful in a marriage, not once and not twice, but many times. He was pained at all times, and the family intervened. He had a gun, and he threatened to shoot his young family, which was now 3 kids and their mother. He called the lady many times and beat the lady many, many times, and the lady was hurt many times, but she did not change nor report the matter to the law enforcement authorities. The in-laws and friends negotiated for ceasefire. The lady rose up in her job ranks. However, the man was the one providing, and the lady used her monies on herself for whatever she wished to do. Christianity, or is it tradition or something else? They say the man is the provider. Does it then mean that the woman is the receiver? Why doesn't the woman provide? The man would even become an amateur 419 expert in order to augment the little money that he makes doing odd jobs. His family never lacked in terms of accommodation and food. The lady loved finer things in life and was always in need of money. Yet she continued to be dishonest in her marriage, again, not once, but many times. She was hit many times. The man was advised that hitting her is not a solution. He must choose to either take it or accept that the woman prefers many partners, or he must leave. He chose to leave for a few months to take a breather, but he was back. He loved the lady. The lady also confessed that she loves the man. Today, as I speak, the man is dead. He drank battery acid and burned his intestines, and he died a slow, painful death over a period of a month. He drank this after finding the lady in his house with another man. The lady never visited even once at the hospital when he was sick and dying. She got money from a workplace related to death benefits and purchased a new house and a new car. Life is going on, and the man is dead, very dead. The woman picked off where she left. Unfortunately, she loved money a lot, and there was no longer another source of income. She was tempted and embezzled the funds at work and was fired. She lost her new car and house and went back to her parents' home. She has been blacklisted as a fraudster. So let me talk to you about the last case. This guy grew up in this village and was raised by a single mother. At some time, he had to go and stay with his aunt, his mother's sister, as his mother was not able to provide the basics like a meal. After passing grade 12, he managed to find himself a job at one of the mines working underground. He married his childhood sweetheart from the same village. She knew how the men grew up, and they were enjoying life to the fullest. They were blessed with 2 kids. The lady was a professional employee in one of the government offices. They bought a big house and 3 very nice cars. The man was promoted several times. Things were very ideal. Then the man became unfaithful to his marriage. The lady was pained a lot and spent many days in tears. The man was transferred to another mine as a manager, a very big position, and he no longer came home frequently. The lady knew that someone has replaced her in a man's heart. She cried all the time and was no longer happy in a marriage. But she remained and hoped that things will change one day. This 1 year she fell pregnant with their third child, but still the man did not stop his wild ways. One day when she was driving to the mall, after a man did not come back home for a number of good days, she was thinking too much and failed to stop at a stop sign. She died in a car crash with her unborn child. The man was distraught and very sad. The man was no longer doing well and he was retrenched. He lost all the 3 cars and the house. He moved to a shack. The in-laws fetched the kids as he was no longer able to take care of them. He now survives on piece jobs and his mother has recently passed away. So these are not tales from Google, these are real stories. Now, as you celebrate, I want you to reflect on the following. Gender-based death is real and it happens. Hope and faith are relative. Gender-based death affects both male and females and others. Maybe sometimes we must throw in the towel, I'm just thinking, and accept defeat, or else we will die. I thank you.
Professor Mutau, thank you very much for those encouraging words. Ladies and gentlemen, before we start with the conferment of the degrees and diplomas, may I kindly request you not to leave the hall before the end of the ceremony. Also, I request you to keep your cell phones on silent, don't be like me, silent, or switch them off so that we don't disturb the ceremony. By virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I shall now proceed to confer the degrees and diplomas of the university on the candidates whose names appear in the program, and I request the representatives of the colleges to present the graduates, the candidates to me.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Veneshri Govender for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. It is now my honor to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree. The supervisor was Professor Tim Guccini. In her thesis entitled Assessment of the Impact of Postgraduate Research Capacity Development Programs of Innovation and Knowledge Production for Industry, a case study of a University of Technology in South Africa, she offers a mixed method analysis of the impact postgraduate research capacity development programs have on innovation and knowledge production for industry. The study makes a seminal and valuable contribution to the body of knowledge in the field of postgraduate student success by proposing a corrective framework whose purpose is to direct education providers towards developing programs that effectively capacitate research students to be leading innovators and knowledge producers for industry. Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to request to you to confer on Veneshri Govender the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Vaneshri Govender.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Session Naika for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. It is my honor to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree. The supervisor was Professor V.P. Mashangu. In his thesis entitled Examining Practices of Primary Schools in Holistic Development of Learners in eThekwini District, KwaZulu-Natal Province, he explores the way education role players implement strategies for holistic development in schools. He makes a valuable contribution to the body of knowledge by uncovering the reality about the value of community unity to leaders and care manifested by offering guidance, mentorship, and encouragement to young adults through various community-based events and functions. Getting community leaders and business people to partner with schools could make a positive difference in learners' lives and education. The learner-teacher relationship is an important predictor of a child's academic performance and parental involvement in a child's education positively influences the nature of the learner-teacher relationship. Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to request to you to confer on Session Naika the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Session Naika.
Mr. They're clapping, not to congratulate, but to say, look at the camera. Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidate receives the degree of Master of Education. Jacqueline Atukunda.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Honors. Dylan Terence Kawan receives his degree with distinction. Ayanda Lituli. Londega Hope Masinga. Patmani Mudli. Sondiziwe Mchimkulu. Vayani Naidu. Oh, sorry, she receives her decree with distinction, sorry. It's not.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Honours Bachelor of Education. Spamandla Brian Kabashe. Kolegile Duze. Tolani Nompumula Hadeb. Tabisile Evidence Komu. Nontokoza Nazareth Ndlangati. Kamkele Pritim Jadu. Gladness Ndombi Yesihle Mthetho. Gladness? You must remember to take a picture. Look at the camera. Mulungizi Christopher Professor Nari. Let me have your name. Thank you. Look at the camera. Yeah, ilungile. Kahle. Inhle. Ntombi enkosi honest nene. Honestly, inhle. Nonjabule Stembile Nxumalo. Emmanuel Msetile Peta. Philile Gladness Shabangu. Tembelihle Luanda Shangase. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Education. Yeah, and don't wave that. Let's take a picture. Tandega Primrose Biase. Fortunate Slindile Queen Dlamini. Mbali Angel Hlatshwayo. Brightness Nonkululeka Shope. Nokuphila Ntokozo Jele receives her degree with distinction. Non-Hlanhla Goodness Masikana. Nkosi namandla Njabulo Mbele. Nosipho Mkhize. Nokuzola Purity Miyeza. Nondumiso Amanda Ndlovu receives her degree with distinction. How Devin, that's all you can do. Nomzamo Pendukile Ngobo. Sibenele Nkosi. Sibenele. Samkelisiwe sinikiwe Ntshangase. Letitia Claudine Barath. Taryn Lee Alice Blackburn. Tabile Tracy Kebekul. Bulelwa Dlamini. Farazana Brenda Farouk receives a degree with distinction. Talisile Emma Gumede. Talisile, if you don't want me to be in pictures, you must tell me, Ben. In. Babongile Petronella Jali. Mandisa Kumalo. Zandile Kumalo. Nekukhanya Tracy Kunene. Tobile Mabaso. Nomfundo Mazibuko. Zandile Nozuza Mbuyazi. Busisiwe Martha Mdakani. Zanele Rebecca Mlambo. Nontokozo Mgumezulu. Gugu Virginia Mtembu. Musawenkosi Theodore Mvuyana. Shanice Naidu. Happiness Ayanda Mngobo. Rendim Tomfuti Ngwenye. Nompumelelo Kayisile Nguma. To have Sheikh receives her degree, Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, with distinction. Daiksha Somchand. Nonhlansha Deliwe Tembe. Awukakabizwa igama lakho. Ayabizwa amagama la. Hawu. Dondubisa Fezile Zondo.
Enos Zandile Buthelezi. Thandeka Sinenhlanhla Buthelezi. Claudia Cahill. Is it correct? Okay. Thobeka Camagwini. Tombifuthi Zandile Chule. Nompumelelo Zamasiba Dlamini. Khanyisile Gloria Dlomo. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I just don't feel this hall. What's happening? Are you happy? Can I feel you? Are you here? Thank you. Nombuyiselo Nontobeko Dube. Zaida Ibrahim, Nokwethemba Precious Fagazi, Sindisiwe Cynthia Kabashe, is that your crowd? Nasima Bibi Khasita, Letogushe Koko, Natalia Govender, Betha Nombuso Kumete, Elani Zimbili Kumete, Magwande Kwenzeka Kumete, Mandisa Lucia Kumete, Nombuso Nontobeko Melissa Shela, Shoniphile Goodness Shongwane, Nelisiwe Nicolina Shongwane, Safira Ismail Khan, Tombifuthi Jobe, Subhashni Jagdis, Karen Kaliji, Sipelo Ketwa, Mary Tombizonke Kumalo, Mxolisi Innocent Kunene, Chandelin Laljif, Ketiwe Tracy Luthuli, Samgelisiwe Magoso, Buyisiwe Ntomfuthi Majola, Andile Nelly Majola. Deliwe Nomfundo Makoba. Terisha Manur. Ntombi zakhona Maureen Mantengu. Nomusa Manyoni. Wiseman Mlungiseni Masondo. Tembega Evidence Maeza. Andile Petunia Mbata. Sibongile Nokuthokoza Mbatha. Lusanda Mbesa. Nokukhanya Sibahle Mbonambi. Andile Mbongwa. Noxolo Perseverencia Mbotho. Nelisiwe Zandile Mdlalose. Pieta Mthenjiwe Memela. Nokwazi Faith Mhlangu. Nokwanda Fanele Sibonge Thobile Mhlongo. Phumelele Phyllis Mia. Thandeka Felicity Mia. Goodness Nomkhosi Mkhize. Nolwazi Pearl Mkhize. Constance Khululiwe Mlondo. Ntuthuko Andres Mngoma. Oh. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have a problem here. Musawake Fortune Mukwena. Nompilo Mpungose. Now, yes, and take a photo. Nelisiwe Msomi. Bonakele Goodness Msweli. Nomthandazo Ethel Mthembu. Ntombi Nomasonto Mthembu. Londiwe Pretty Mthethwa. Nomvume Elda Mzizi. Sinethemba Ndebele. Zamekile Ndovela. Jengisile Isabel Winile Ngobo. Nompumelelo Brightful Ngidi. Zandile Ngubane. Take your photo there. Phindile Ngwenya. Vivian Phindile Nhleko. Nomvula Cicasi or Sisasi. Sisasi Nhlenyama. These are teachers, hey? Thandizwe Nhlenyama. Thobeka Pamela Nkosi. Lindokuhle Nkwakwa. Yeah. Hayibo. Thobeka Nongane. Mendi Sanele Ntshangase. Zibusiso Ngumalo. Nokukhanya Phindile Nzuza. Is that your crowd? Is your rented crowd? Yeah, now. Shante. Shante Linnell Paul, the degree is received with distinction.
Alouette Leslie Payne. Teliwe Priscilla Phakathi. Nelisiwe Thobekile Phoseka. Yani Pillay. Sajwisha Rajkumar. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor Daniel Ramraj receives her degree with distinction. Louise Christie Raw. Rosina Rudnant. Bongiwe Pretty Rorwana. Fezile Samkelisiwe Sangweni. Philile Xolile Sangweni. Nokwanda Fortunate Shabalala. Nokwanda Pearl Shabalala. Lulu Janay Shelembe. Joyce Gugu Sibeko. Nelisiwe Immaculate Sibiya. Kolani Morgan Sibiya. Zanele Promise Sibiya. Nelisiwe Skosana. Nelisiwe. Nelisiwe Princess Sithole. Pelokazi Penny Skosana. Nompumelelo Witness Sokela. Yolanda Ngobile Sokhulu. Pero Leticia Sukram. Lungile Goodness Tabete. Thandeka Pingu Hlakanelo. Kangezile Patricia Xaba. Siphelile Adile Xulu. Snatemba Brightness Zamisa. Wait, Snatem. Look at the camera. Noxolo Precious Zondo. Mongameli Morgan Zulu. I like that you reversed to show that you have to step back. Take a pic. Zaba Zenkosi John Buthelezi. Bafana Elias Kebekhulu. Ngosimpilo. Kosingiphile Cibane. Pindokuhlo Promise Jai. Thobeka Dladla. Thembalihle Immaculate Dlamini. Zinhle Nokwazi Dlamini. Zoleka Victor's Dlamini. Annalie Jackie Dupree. Pamela Magdini Hadebe. Teluguthula Hlongwane. Bhavna Jai Jai. Zibuyile Mandizakhoza. Zanele Whiteness Kuma. Okay, Zanele. Zanele Whiteness Kumalo. Lindokuhle Promise Kweyama. Kombisile Christina Mabiga. Nhlakanipho Mafuleka. Nonhlanhla Nozipho Mazibuko. Nothando Joyful Mbambo. Ududuzi Tutukani Mbuto. Nosipho Princess Ngoza. Thandeka Felicity Mjilo. Paulus Pumlani Mkadi. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Mr. Mgidi is going to be a very good science teacher. He has his patience. He asked for permission to do that. Non-tobacco Prudence Msibi. Bongiwe Abigail Msomi. Is that I'm so? Did you take a picture? You saw me? Sing it again, sis. Kula foot. What's up, Kuzu? Mandi Sam Somi. Slindile Lynette Msomi. Bonakele Babonani Mtimkhulu. Luven Naidu. Sibusiso Ndimande. Just Smangele Nomfundo Ndwandwe. Zanele Precious Ngobo. Nontando Majringwas. Thokozani Surprise Njongweni.
Wait.
Spelele noma sonto Nkosi. Nompumelelo Cherry Ntombela. Nkanyiso Alexius Ntuli. Savelo Qinisizwe Ntuli. Sandile Mncedisi Nxumalo. Ntutuko Brian Phoswa. Christian Pillay. Tabani Kwabe. Hawa Syed. Zamokuhle Primrose Sibisi. Zamokuhle Sibisi. Nelisiwe Angel Sithole. Philisiwe Nonhlanhla Vidima. Philile Zitha. Sinenhlanhla nomfundo zondo. Lindokuhle Princess Zulu. Nonhle Zuma. Stembizo Khetha Zwane.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive degree of Bachelor of Administration. 20. Oh, sorry. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive degree of Baccalaureate Technology. Praise God, Sipezidle Akwana. Sheista Dada. Limpilo Nicholas Ndongo. Sorry. Stand inside and face them. Face them. Merlin Sinamile Sibia. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Administration. Miranda Nonsikelelo Dosini. Dimakatso Florence Makitela. Nhlakanipho Tutuka Mhlophe. Kumunzo Prince Mnyai. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive degree of Business Administration. Yeshni Aruna Chilam. Thank you. Thank you. Ndogozo Kumalo. Simangalizo Antoinette Mhlambi. Kumbizile Kathy Mtembu. Celestina Olympia Naiju. Shera Pillay. Kevin Arnold Smith.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Commerce. Suraya Ramasamy. Muhammad Kamil Adam. Rainel Chetty. Natasha Hopal. Jolene Nompumelelo Nomdeni Gumede. Sandakatle Sibongumusa Hlengwa. Millicent Nokwazi Kambule. Penelope Gwendolyn Knudsen. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Naveen Gobind Lechman Persat receives the degree with distinction. Tracy Nontsikelelo Makunga. Zanele Promise Mazibuko. Thokozani Malibongwe Mhlungu. Charles Menzi Mkhize. Franz Thabo Mtambo. Zamakatide Persevere Mufokeng. Catherine Moodley. Nomzamo Joyfulness Mpatani. Pilangezwi Eric Msane. Sindisiwe Msimbiti. Phumzile Goodness Mwandla. Geraldine Naguru. Alendri Naika. Melanie Naidu. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Nesiga Naidu received the degree with distinction. Silindile Sweetness Nkalani. Sibongiseni Praiseworth Nkosi. Yonela Ntlonti. Zanele Precious Sibongile Ntuli. Brian Pumlani Nzama. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Malin Petha receives the degree with distinction. Nkosi Ngiphile Gloria Hadebe. Celine Ramasir. Trishana Rampersad. Sarika Ramsewak. Megan Ruos. Wesley Gregory Rue. Amit Saran. Nwabisa Luyanda Sibembe. Hello. Erika Stein. Avesh Randith Tiratram. Sibongile Buye Piklimba. Nombulelo Precious Zondi.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Akhona Kholiwe Sikhakhane receives a postgraduate diploma in the College of Education.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Economic and Management Sciences. Gugu Faithful Bimbridge. Non-tetelelo Sithembile Qele. Lindokuhle Qhamani. Mariska Khopal. Ntobeko Kingdom Tlhatswayo. Tobekile Patience Kuzwayo. Busangani Ngenzeni Mbuyazi. Tembelihle Phoshiya Mdladla. Princess Nokwazi Fisani Mtiani. Yasmin Mohammed Sidad. Mlungisi Arnold Qulu. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the National Diploma in the College of Economic and Management Sciences. Sonton Nombuso Dlamini. Sinamile Favorite Gumbi. Vishen Maraj. Sandile Prudence Mnguni. Siyabonga Christopher Msweli. Londe Kanto Mbizoro Ndimande. Olivia Hloniphile Njongo. Lawrence Numkisor. Sithembile Zamukuhle Simelani. Thabisile Agnes Zulu.
Just a minute so that we can just wait for our graduates to sit. And then I thought that, you know, because it's namagagula, mhlambe singalinda nje sibalindise ngengoma. Manje ngithi ngiyacela ngala bathi ay nabo bayahluleka so ngizodlulisela ngakunina ngithi ake nizame phela. Thank you. Siyabonga. Siyabonga. Thank you very much. Thank you. Honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, I think I should say that I'm probably honored and privileged to be the first one to congratulate our graduates in Diplomandi for earning their degrees and diplomas at this prestigious event. We do know that the last 3 years have not been easy for all of us. Your families, friends, colleagues who have been your pillars of support in your journey. With all the challenges posed on you, we have demonstrated a high level of tenacity, dedication, discipline, and a commitment to excellence. I believe, and I will continue to do so, that finally they've paid off, and believe me, these will continue to bear fruit in years to come. Unisa is now your alma mater, and you have every reason to be very proud of that. You have completed your studies successfully at a university that is internationally recognized for the quality of its educational offerings and the caliber of its graduates, and that includes you. Through your journey here at Unisa, you have come across diverse beliefs and traditions. You have come across your academics. I do want you to keep them close as you progress in life. You do need a wider network to address the challenges we face as a country, your communities, and the world. We rejoice with you and celebrate your accomplishments. Together with you, we give thanks for the guidance you've received from your academics and professors, the support of spouses, parents, extended families, friends, and sponsors, without whom this moment of success would have not been possible. I do want to ask our graduates and diplomandi to stand up and face, just stand up for me. And I want you to face your parents and raise your certificates and wave them to them. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Be seated. Be seated. I'm asking you to do this because these are the people who have made this morning possible. I'm asking you to express gratitude for their time, their love, and the support they provided to you during your studies. I trust that as you walk into the future, you will be able to put what you have learned to good use, not just for personal gain, but for your family, your community, and your country at large. And what I like the most is that I hope you will remain lifelong learners, seeking to improve your knowledge and your circumstances throughout your lives, and remembering with pride and loyalty that you are alumni of a truly dynamic university, the University of South Africa. Today, we have two doctoral, and I would like to request them just to stand and face our graduates and diplomandi. They have walked a journey that you yourselves have walked to date. But for you, it is not the end, it's the beginning. And for them, it's not the end, it's also the beginning. In the American concept, they call it, what they call it in America? Commencement. It's not a graduation, it's commencement, because you're commencing a journey. Please, be seated. So, you look across this stage and realize that we are old, right? We are very old. I don't know others, now I'm old. I'm very old. Sooner or later, we'll be retiring, right? And somebody must then replace us. Who could that be? Ausweg. So, now that you have earned your diploma, one thing that probably is always interesting about graduations is the decorum and the protocols that go with it. And we don't necessarily cap the diploma graduates because we hope that they will see the value of saying, now that I have my diploma, I'm going to come for my bachelor's. Right? Right? And those who came today for their bachelor's are going to come for their honors. And those who came for their honors will come for their masters. And those who came here for their masters will come for Shonin Pel, Shonin Zwagale. Yes, for their doctorates. So, since I came to Durban rocks. So I'll be coming back again to see you through this process. So I'll be waiting. And I'm saying this in front of your parents, brothers and sisters, your cousins, and everybody, that must push them, that they are not done. They are only commencing a journey. So, ladies and gentlemen, I also want to say lastly that may our social responsibility towards Unisa, future Unisa students begin with donations, no matter how small the amount is, and by visiting our online platform, www.unisa.ac.za, and just click that donate button. That goes for our graduates and diplomandi, but also our parents, our sponsors, friends, and colleagues. We hope you would assist. As a worthy graduate of this university, you are sure that you realize the value of your diploma or degree, and therefore wish to provide other deserving students an opportunity to study further. Ladies and gentlemen, may I say again, congratulations on your achievements, and I wish you a good day. Have a wonderful day filled with more celebrations. I thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, after this announcement, I would like you to rise for the singing of the national anthem, the words of which are to be found on page 20 of the program, and to remain standing after the anthem to enable me to dissolve the congregation. You are also requested to remain standing while the academic procession leaves the hall. May we stand and sing the national anthem on page 20. By virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I dissolve this congregation of the University of South Africa.